They not wrong. They live in a time where homosexuality is the norm now. So how can the media be wrong?
Now I got to get your thoughts on this before we get out of here, man. This is seems like the media does have an agenda. There's lots of talks of people sitting down with a significant other, women sitting down with a significant other, watching P-Valley, The Shy. I think I've seen a couple of Disney movies where they're really pushing this agenda as far as same-sex relations and things of that nature. What do you feel is a responsibility, once again, as far as for media to control the narrative of what used to be and what is going to be, what is and what's going to be?
The media has no responsibility.
Open range, do whatever they want.
When you say media,
this is Disney. This
do,
is Fox. This is.
They don't have an obligation to your children. The media don't have an obligation to.
I used to not have to have this conversation with my daughter, nothing, but now I take it to a Disney movie, and then I feel like now I have to have a conversation about what she just saw of how two women can have a baby, and then put that on screen. So it starts a conversation that I didn't know I had to have going into the movie. It's one of those things where it's corporations that, you're right, it sparks the conversation.
They not wrong. They live in a time where homosexuality is the norm now. So how can the media be wrong? Society norms have always shaped society. You know how hard it was for white folks to accept black people as equals, just as hard as it is for society to accept homosexuals as equals. Boy, they kicked and screamed when black folks became people. It was a society norm to enslave us. So we can create our own society norms. If we segregate. If we created a black Disney channel where we got black children and stuff, but if we keep waiting on the white controlled media to raise our kids how we want them to be raised, then we gonna be slaves again. Because that's a society norm. And the rate of black people in America, they can vote us back into slavery, people. We do not have a permanent right to vote. Slavery was the abolishment of slavery was an amendment, homie. It was an amendment. There's talks of a new crime bill coming, kind of like the 1994 Omnibus Crime Bill. There's talks of that. Why do you think you see so many videos of us shooting, us fighting, and you never see the video of the Buffalo kid, the kid in Buffalo, New York, who killed the 10 black people? You don't see that video floating nowhere.
Right.
You don't see the video of the Mexican kid in Uvalde. You don't see none but us that look like savages. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a society norm, homie, where they're gonna take our rights in fear of them not being able to be protected from us. We're looking like the Planet of the Apes at this time in society. Everybody think we're a savage. Everybody's starting to spit on us again, like they used to do our ancestors. So at this rate, my nigga, homosexuality being propagated and shown on TV is the least of Black Americans' problems. When the rest of the world are all starting to develop in unison a disdain, a dislike, and a separation from us. They have a disdain from us, they dislike us, and they want to separate from us. They don't want us in their stores. Most people don't even want our money anymore. They reject us when we try to come get venues. We're starting to be to have limited access at things. If you pay attention in this country, and it has nothing to do with race, or it has nothing to do with us being Black. It has to do with everything of our level of violence, our level of aggression, and our level of entitlement. We think we equal to everybody, and we're not.
And
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.